Hello and welcome to another episode of a weekly Deathmatch. It's another episode that starts with a loading screen, so you know what that means. It means I didn't capture enough footage to get to 10 minutes, but that's okay. Not every video needs to be 10 minutes long. I've survived the plague, it must be said, and I'm pretty much back to normal. What I decided to do for today's video was do Rumble, but I wanted to practice my hand cannon aiming because I was using hand cannons in Crucible recently and I was awful. So by doing Rumble, I'm not like letting my team down or anything. Even though it is just quick play normally, you don't normally have to worry about that kind of thing, but I don't know, I just fancied Rumble. And I have to say, one thing I never noticed about Ace of Spades before was how you can still see the radar when you aim down sights, which is a huge help. Clearly I wasn't using the radar last time I used this gun, so I think I'm a bit better at Crucible now because of that. But yeah, it was just kind of a cute little game. There was hardly any players. I couldn't really find a queue. I couldn't really find a game with many players in, so it was just like 5 players for most of the match. I think someone dropped out and then another one dropped out just before the game ended. But yeah, that's what this match of Crucible was. But speaking of Crucible and Destiny 2, I recently put out an edited video called Crucible Shenanigans, and it's just basically my favourite clips I've taken in the last few months, although mostly, like, the second half of that video was mostly from one night of play, but it's just all those kind of glued together, kind of trimmed well, edited well, so they flow together kind of thing, with little bits and bobs of editing in. But other than that, it's basically just a stream of DVR clips, and that's something I'm going to be doing. I mentioned it in I think it maybe in the last weekly Deathmatch. I don't even fucking remember that one. It's a strange haze to me, but I've mentioned it on my DVR channel as well, and a channel update. I'm going to be doing more of that kind of thing, so kind of collections of videos, like not just in Destiny 2 but in games like Elder Scrolls Online. Like if I'm doing a particular DLC and have lots of clips from one DLC, I'll do like Kritigri's Adventures in Somerset, coming soon. Subscribe to see when that comes out. I've got to finish the fucking DLC first. Speaking of finishing DLC, actually, very good segue, Christian. Thank you, Christian. I've approached the point in life where money's not an issue for games. Okay, it's been like this for quite a while, but I'm really feeling it. Money's not really an issue for games because I have a job. As long as I don't go fucking wild and like completely irresponsibly spend all my money all the time on games. Not really an issue. Time is now the issue. Like, I've got 2 part-time jobs, but even then, I'm not talking about that because at the end of the day, it's still kind of part-time work. I still have a decent amount of hours to myself. It's more that more and more games nowadays want you to stay within them, like Destiny 2, Elder Scrolls Online, World of Warcraft. They're all like your second lifestyle games, I'll call them. And like, you can't really abandon them because you might miss something, like some kind of limited time event or seasonal rewards or something. And I'm never going to force myself to play it if I'm not enjoying it, so I have missed a lot of seasonal stuff, and I'm trying to like stay away from being annoyed about that kind of thing. But boy, does it make it hard to play other games. Like, I mentioned last week I was going to start Kingdom Hearts. I have started Kingdom Hearts, and I really bloody enjoy Kingdom Hearts actually, but I'm only as far as Agrabah in the first game, and anyone who's played the game knows that's probably like 4 or 5 levels in. It's like, I think I've got like 8 hours of playtime. I'm probably going through it quite slowly, but I'm just like exploring every nook and cranny, and you know, I'm taking my time and enjoying it. But at the same time, I'm like, I'm taking so long to play it because I don't want to miss things. Like for instance, in the Elder Scrolls Online, there's currently an event taking place. They have a really stupid event system at the minute with you can get a mount, but you need like 40 event tickets to get the regular version of that mount. And basically you get event tickets for every event that they put on this year, and for this particular event you can only get 26 event tickets total, meaning I'm gonna have to do wizard chores every day to get half of amount. Like, why have you made that so grindy? Like, I'm having fun with it, so I'm doing it, but the second I stop having fun with it, I'm going to stop doing it, kind of thing. But it just takes so much time because they think people, or they want people to only be playing that game and continue to play that game. I've been fiddling with a rapper. I'm sorry, I hope that didn't get caught on mic. That would be very annoying. Just realised. So, that's a thing. But I am going to keep playing Kingdom Hearts, and I mean, not just because I bought the 1.5 and 2.5 collection. It's a lot of shit to get through, but just because it's really fucking good. Like, I'm not really a Disney guy, but I kind of want to be after some of that stuff. And also, I am taking clips from that, so that might be a video in the future, depending on whether I do manage to finish the game. I want to. I'm going to try to. I think after I finish the first Kingdom Hearts game, I might take a small break, just because there's so much to play. There's just so much. I want to try Call of Duty Blackout. Like Black Ops 4 was like 23 quid the other day, and I nearly got it, but I thought I don't want to do what I've basically done with Star Wars Battlefront 2, which is play a couple games and then stop, because there's other things and other games I want to be doing, like Destiny, and man, it's such a first world problem, isn't it? I'm whinging because there's too much good gameplay around, or there's too many games that want my attention. Because, for instance, there's Apex Legends as well, which has just come out, another battle royale, but that's made by the developers of Titanfall, and it's set in a Titanfall world and stuff, and I want to try that out too. But even though it's free, I've just not downloaded it because I'm busy playing other things. But I mean, that's another example. I bought Titanfall 2 on PS4 and I've not even fucking touched it. I've not played it because at the start of the year I was doing this thing where I wanted to complete games instead of just jumping from one to the other and never finishing a game. And I am still committed to that, to be honest. But I'm trying not to just do that and nothing else, because that's the thing, I never get to play anything otherwise, so I don't know. I'm probably just thinking about this too much, I'm enjoying games, I should just play the fucking games. But thank you for watching. This has been a video. I like to think my aim got slightly better throughout the video, but as you can see there, still leaves something to be desired. I actually had a lot of fun in this match. I might do more, just like a chilled out hand cannon training match. It was nice. Ace of Spades is a good gun, and I know everyone has, what's it fucking called, the last word. I know everyone has the last word at the minute and they're busy doing that, but that's just another new thing I'm gonna have to put loads of hours into. I like Ace of Spades. I'm just gonna keep using Ace of Spades, to be honest. Yeah, that was my first world whinge. Bye.